All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Baruch Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. I pray the Lord have peace, blessings, and mercy upon the households of the elect. This is the brother Shema Wan from the Great Millstone Houston Church. And I want to go into this article that I found on RT last night. It came out February 18th, 2024. And the title reads, Trans Milk as Good as the Real Thing. So it says the makers of a drug used off-label to induce lactation in men warn it could adversely affect a baby's heart. Now, the first thing that came to mind when reading this, this was an abomination, a damn act of abomination, man. Wait, I have this pulled up. Let me read this first. Psalms 82:5, it says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Because when the wicked beareth rule, this is what takes place while the wicked are bearing rule. The Lord has set up a base nation to rule the planet Earth. So-called men, because true men wouldn't allow nothing like this to happen, especially if you have the power to rule and govern the earth. But it's given into the wicked. The wicked do shit like this. Trans milk as good as the real thing. Why do you have to go there whenever you already have the real thing? All this GMO and artificial, this GMO age and artificial age, and trying to mimic and imitate the real thing, as if the outcome of the imitation is the natural thing. But that's out of course. That's out of order. Like, again, it says in Psalms 82:5, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, meaning no light, no truth to their ways. It says all the foundations of the earth are out of course. And a foundation is something that, you use to hold, something used to support. And guess what? If that foundation is off or is not supportive, guess what? It's no longer a foundation, but it's something that's destruction, or I should say destructured. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to come to a point where it's going to collapse and fall. And the more we read about articles like this and just see what's going on in the earth, hey, man, this shit is about to crumble and collapse. And we're witnessing it firsthand because this is a fucking abomination. Abomination definition. It says abominable thing or action, feeling of disgust, hatred, or loathing. So what did the scripture say about an abomination? This is Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 13. The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear God love it not. So the Lord hates all abominations. The Lord feels a disgust, a hatred, a loathing towards an abomination. And this is not right. This is absolutely not right. So let me read a little bit in this article. It says the drug-induced nipple secretions of trans women are as good as mother's breast milk for babies. And looking up this word secretions, it says right here on the Wikipedia dictionary, secretion, a process by which substances are produced. A process by which substances are produced and discharged from a cell, gland, or organ for a particular function in the organism or for excretion. Now, that's not natural for men. That's not natural for men. Because look at all what they have to do. going into them, giving a diligent search to be able to come up with this. Men being able to lactate and produce milk. That's why, hey, the cause and effect. Okay, you want to be out of order and do that which is contrary to nature. Okay, that's why it says it can have an effect on a baby's heart. It's not right. The Lord hates that shit. So it says the drug-induced nipple secretions of trans women are as good as mother's breast milk for babies. The University of Sussex Hospitals NHS Trust claimed in a letter to campaigners made public in a report by British think tank The Policy Exchange on Sunday. The Healthcare Trust's medical doctor, Rachel James, argued that the off-label prescription drug cocktail men transitioning to female take in order to produce milk was similar to the natural hormones which encourage lactation to develop when the baby is newly born. And that is so off. That is so off. Guess what? It's not the natural thing. It's not the natural hormones. They say it's similar to the natural hormones, which encourage lactation to develop when the baby is newly born. That artificial shit, that GMO shit, similar to the natural hormones. Guess what? It's not the natural hormones though. It's similar to the truth. Oh, it's similar to food. It's similar to water. It's similar to this. But guess what? It's not. And that's just the vibration of the wicked that has been going on for so long. That's why the scriptures tell us that the Lord is about to set up one that is profitable. The earth is out of course as we speak because the wicked are still here. So guess what? The earth is on a decline, and the people are on a decline. Life is at a decline. But hey, guess what? The water Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, hey, he didn't give us anything similar. The Lord gave us the truth. The Lord gave us the truth to understand these abominations and to bring light to it. Just to reveal that this shit is collapsing right before our eyes. Hey, man, America is on a decline that cannot come back up. Although they're going to try, it's over with, man. Circling the drain. So this is why, hey, man, being able to actually come out of this darkness, man, and to be grateful for what the Lord has did for us, it just makes you hate the wicked that much more. It makes you hate these abominable acts that much more, because one time in our life we were living so careless where these things really wouldn't be a bother. But now it's the complete opposite. So let me keep reading, Salakia, for the rant. So it says the evidence which is available demonstrates that the milk is comparable to that produced, Salakia. Man, so it says the evidence which is available demonstrates that the milk is comparable to that produced following the birth of a baby, but it's not the true nature of how the milk is supposed to be. It's comparable. It's similar to it, and they push it as if that's okay. It is not okay. If that's the case, okay, if it's similar or comparable to, think about it with the aspect of the truth. Like the apostles say, you almost got the truth. Having 100% truth is 100% truth. It ain't no counterfeit or lacking anything. There's no similarities. No, it has to be exactly what it is, man. And that's the problem. That's the problem. The wicked has normalized being similar. Well, it's kind of like a man. It's kind of like a woman, but it's not. Just going back to the point I said, it's kind of like the truth. If it's kind of like the truth, but guess what? If it ain't 100%, it's not. So with this damn chemically induced and GMO and artificial breast milk that they gave a diligent search into, being able to, to allow, men to produce and lactate, but this shit is not right. Although it's close or comparable, guess what? It's still not natural breast milk, which is an abomination. Let me see. Matter of fact, I had some precepts written down. I'll get this one and I'll end it here. Let me get Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 24. All right, Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 4, it says, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish." And just focusing on the current situation right now, the ones that are in authority, the ones that are, at the high positions, right? It says the haughty people of the earth do languish, and going into that word languish, it's amal, and it says to be weak, to droop, to languish, to be exhausted, to be weak, to wax feeble. And reading articles like this is just proof and evidence that, hey, the ones in authority are truly languishing, So it says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So, hey, therefore, they got to reap what they sow. Although the running was good, right? Now is coming to an end, where you have the old, ancient, just that grimy, strong, so say Edomite spirit, but that shit is so feminine and weak. in how it said, for language, waxing feeble, to droop. The shit is droopy, tacky. So just more proof that Esau is going down. The wicked are going down, and we have more hope in salvation in what's coming. And how it said the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The earth is never going to be destroyed. Primarily, it's talking about this land of America. It's talking about Babylon the Great. So it says, Isaiah 24 and 26, it says, "Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few are left." So that shows you it's not talking about the whole earth. Primarily, it's talking about America. So it says, "Therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate." The Lord is going to bring destruction to America. The Lord said he hates abominations. It's disgusting to him, right? So therefore, if something is hated, guess what? It's going to be taken out. It's going to be removed. There's no need for acts like that. That brings no benefit to humanity or anything. It's not necessary. It's basically irrelevant. And the wicked put their time into doing such acts like that. And everybody who is on board with it, they expect to reap the same benefits. As verse 6 reads, "And they that dwell therein are desolate." Desolate. It says to offend, be guilty, trespass, to do wrong, offend, trespass, commit an offense, do injury. And there's so many offenses This article is just one of them. So it says, therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned and few men left. And the few men left, hey, they're not going to be a part of that destruction. They're not going to be a part of being devoured and burnt. The Lord is going to deliver a few men. The Lord is going to exempt few men from reaping this judgment. That's why the scriptures say in Ezekiel 9:4, set a mark upon those that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Right now, the elect are being marked and sealed, because they have a different type of spirit. That Western spirit and that Western vibration, which is attached to the wicked, which spread throughout the whole earth. It's a few people on the earth that aren't entangled and caught up in that. Beginning with the 144,000 men, the elect of the nation of Israel, the governing body, well down with the men, women, and children, who the Lord is separating, from being in this shadow of darkness. So I'll end it there. I'll post this in the chat. In the comment section. I just wanted to shine light on this filth real briefly. So I pray this was edifying to the Lord's elect. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom.